All right, welcome back. It's time for us to get into another conversation. And like I said to you, it's all about the food festival. And I have these messages here. Let me just quickly read this before I introduce my guest to you and we get into the conversation. Hey, good morning. I'm good with fufu all year round, but I could switch up the soups now, every now and then. Maybe light soup one week, granite soup the next week, then palm nut soup, pepper or okra soup. Sounds like a plan. All right, so that is coming from hashtag ShoppyHive. And this is Ramsey. Ramsey from WA says, my best food is wache. All right, let's get into the conversation next. And, we have various vendors who are going to be repping live at the festival. And one of our vendors has joined us on the set this morning, Cuisine Art. Yes, and I've been joined on the set by Esther Love Asma, who's the Chief Operations Manager with Cuisine Art. Esther, good morning. How are you?
So well.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's good to have you here again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, so this is not your first time of being part of the festival, right? Just talk to us about, first of all, tell us a little bit about Cuisine Art.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Cuisine Art is a local catering. We basically do contract catering. We cater for schools, corporate institutions and individuals.
Okay, all right. So where are you located, or you just, how do people reach you typically?
Okay,
are you online, or are you?
Yes, online, yes. And basically as a contract caterer, we send contracts around for people to call us in. Okay. We operate in the kitchens of various institutions. Okay. And then we do corporate services from our kitchen to their offices.
Okay, so why the name Cuisine Art?
I know people always ask me, why Cuisine Art? Cuisine Art. Okay, Cuisine Art because I'm one lover of like francophone things. So if kitchen here means cuisine in French, so I chose that for kitchen, being cuisine. The art, with food, everything you are doing is an art. You cannot use one thing to cook. No, everything you do is an art. You put this together, you add this, you have some colors to make your food different. So it's everything you do there, it's art. You design with red tomatoes, you design with green lettuce, you design with white onion. So you see, it's art.
Design the food.
The food.
Let's talk about your offerings for the festival. What are the different foods that you're going to have for people to be able to come and buy and enjoy?
So Cuisine Art here is representing the Akan village. So this time, as we said, is back to your village. Back to your village. So everything here is locally and Ghanaian. So we are going to serve our dearest viewers and then everybody who is going to come with fufu, bankum. We have omutuo, we have konkonte, and then these are the basics. So there is apapransa, there is eto, yes, the ripe plantain one, there is mputa, and then when we come to the soup, we call it all nation.
All nations.
All nation, because every soup is going to be there. We have granite soup, we have palm nut soup, we have rare soup, we have Abekati Konto.
Thank you.
And then we have Ebunebunu. We have Laisu. We are in Ghana, but I tell you, you cannot do without goat's lice soup.
Now, Esther, one of the things that we're talking about earlier, we had this phone-in segment and we're talking to people to give us their meals. Now, I like the fact that you do Cuisine Art, right? You have Cuisine Art as your company. And Frema, who is going to join us shortly, is one person who taught me how to design and artistically arrange kinky. Look, I've never seen
so
anybody...
So you see, the art came there.
Yes, the art came in, and so I'm bringing it up on purpose because you see, for me, typically would avoid kinky. I feel like I don't know, it's not my thing. But then when Frema opened my eyes to the artistic design of kinky, where I'll let her come and explain how to do it because she knows how. She's the best combination. If Frema says, Kweku, I'm having kinky, will you join me? I will never say no, because the design of the thing, you will see there's shrimp small is inside. Pear is inside. I mean, different types of fishes. There's different types of shito. Oh man, there's omelets. Oh man. I mean, look. So tell us how to design. Let's say one of your meals. Let's look at fufu. Design fufu for us. Yes.
I'm designing fufu with abankwai.
Okay.
Palm nut soup. You cannot do fufu with palm nut soup without mushroom.
Okay.
Without snails.
Okay.
Without, let me accept this language. Apofe. Are you a fancy?
Yeah, apofe.
You cannot do fufu without apofe.
Yes. Look at you on the screen there.
You cannot do fufu without crab. And this crab is not the sea crab. I'm talking about the forest crab. Those ones are giant and they will stand on your food, correct? Do you have some okra in
the crab that
house?
stands on your food nicely.
Oh, it is not sitting, it is standing. You have to get a standing crab to stand on your food.
Okay.
And then you cannot do without some 2 pieces of okra by the side. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And then you are a Ghanaian. You have to get a fish. Call it amane. Call it salmon.
Okay. I like mudfish.
Mudfish, catfish. Yeah. Call it whatever. Just get a piece of fish and then on there. You call something, what do you call it? Supaku, you know that. There is a little inside. So like 3 days. 3 days, the soup, you are done eating, but you still have the soup all over your hands.
Okay, so Frema, join us on the set. Now, Frema, you are the ultimate designer of kinky food. So please, before we even go into food festival, tell us how to properly design kinky.
Oh, we have the roadside. I want to have my dada. You understand? High cuisine art. You're looking so beautiful. Thank you. You know, I mean, for me, so typically I won't go for kinky.
Yeah.
And so if I'm eating kinky, it has to come with all the accessories.
Okay.
That's the word you forgot, right?
Yeah, yes, accessories.
It has to come with all the accessories.
Yeah.
Because kinky alone, you know, for me, it's very difficult to consume.
Okay.
It doesn't come with like the soups or anything like okra to make swallowing very easy. You know, it's that kind of food that's a bedroom name kind of, you know? So you need to have everything that will make eating the meal very easy, you know, and I mean, soft life kakra won't hurt. So you are eating cake, but cake can be soft life, you know. And also, I think that there are certain meals that must have a fair representation of everything because it goes with everything. I mean, kinky is very basic. So you need to give it class, you know, when you are eating kinky. I mean, add luxury to the whole thing.
Give it class.
So you need a bit of shrimp, you know, and you need the color. You know, shrimp is orange. You need the baby tilapia, the fried ones, you know. And then you need, we also have some small fishes. It's not baby tilapia. But that is also very nice. So you eat everything, the head, the tail, everything. Just that you should be careful. You know, it comes with tiny, tiny bones. So and that kind of bone that when it chokes you somewhere,
it can be very.
You can't reach it. It's there, you know. So the whole day you are like, you know, exactly. And then you come to your cassava fish. You know, cassava fish is very filling and all. So that one,
nice
you directly can eat it with a pepper. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I get it.
And then a bit of your red fish. You know, red fish, that's a fresh one. So when you chew the thing, it's crunchy. That's the grow.
You know, because
feel in the mouth. The sound
It must go with it.
Everything, you know, it's a combination of everything. It's a performing arts that you are doing on the plate, you know. And then you also have a bit of octopus. You know, when you marinate your octopus very well, you know, and fried.
Yeah.
And then you have a bit of pear to also have your vegetable addition to it to bring its own nutrients. Yeah. And then you have your omelette to go with it. You know, in this part of the world, you eat everything with egg. Literally, everything must go with egg. So chibo must also feature.
Thank you.
And then usually when you go and buy kenke, the kenke seller will give you her pepper and her shito.
Yeah.
That is nice. I mean, if you're getting it from a very good kenke seller, you get that. It is really nice because they know how to do it for it to really go with the kenke. Yeah. But on your own, in life, certain things you must always have, like shito,
extra shito,
like gari, like sugar,
you have to
because it's a bit of granite, you know. So in the day you find yourself in the wilderness, you can fall on something. So you must always have shito. And you know where I get my shito from? It's very dry. You know, the Hausa people, or not the Hausa people, the wache, the Zongo people, you know, when they do their wache, their shito is not oily.
No.
It's very dry. So that you have a bit of that dry. I have some.
Okay. Oh, you do?
Always. I said there are certain things in life.
When the show ends, we'll
that
talk.
shito is equal to mobile phone for me. I always have my mobile phone, means I always have that type of shito.
Okay.
So you have that. And then you dish a bit of that too.
In addition.
Exactly. So you sit back, and the kenke is very hot and soft.
That's the key. I think that for me, the last time I experienced this with you, Frema, I said to me that, this hard kenke that you have to break the thing. I'm done with that.
Look.
Soft.
Luxury means luxury. Soft life means soft life. And must affect everything you are doing.
I hope Jifa is listening.
Including, if I cannot listen, that means Jifa will do amadechi and wokple and stuff. And that is very soft, you know.
Soft, you know.
So your kenke must be very soft. The people who own kenke, they don't do hard kenke.
Yeah, it's true.
So kenke must be very hot, right? Yeah. And you don't have to undress the kenke entirely. You know. Partial, you know, so half a skinny kind of stuff. You understand? So you address as you move to the next step. Exactly. So when you set everything, you sit back, admire everything. I mean, have a bottle of chilled drink, you know, some jibu or some vena, you know, something like that. And then you sit back, you admire what is in front of you.
Thank you.
You give thanks to God and action.
And then get into it. Action could say. So, and that is what we call cuisine.
Thank you very much.
My goodness.
Yes.
Wow. From are we ready?
Look, we've been ready since. Cuisine Art will tell you we had a meeting with them. So it means that if they are ready, we have been ready. And truly, I mean, everybody is on standby. We're just counting down to tomorrow morning.
Wow.
You know, earlier I was anticipating how the day will go. And as organizers, you know, are we set? Are we this? But now I think I've moved on from thinking are we ready and all that to now also expecting the fun that will come
with it,
with the whole thing. Because you know, when we started this year, there's one thing I told myself, that whatever I'm doing, you know, would work. I will ensure that I'm not stressed out. I also go with the fun. So you just psych yourself that so this is my part or my role to play. But I will do it without being stressed, you know, without letting anybody to stress me, you know, and then have fun. So tomorrow, I'm also very ready to go eat, to go dance and do everything that everybody is doing.
Wonderful. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So for whatever strange reason somebody hasn't heard of what we're talking about, where is it happening, when is it happening, and how do they prepare themselves to be part of the experience?
Right. So tomorrow at the forecourt of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, Accra Metropolitan Assembly AMA is around to do, you know, so we are all going there. If you know, the Octagon is just next to the Octagon around the Ayalolo terminal. We are all going to AMA forecourt for the Back to Your Village Food Festival. Now, if you just happen to be hearing this for the first time, this is a gathering, you know, where we are showcasing indigenous Ghanaian meals. We have 3 villages for the main meals.
Okay.
So we have the Akan village, we have the southern village, we have the northern village.
Okay.
Now, if you hear this, it means that they are bringing foods from all over these areas.
Okay.
Now, we've grouped them into 3 because we believe that these 3 villages should cover the entire country.
Yeah.
And really, when you break them down, they really cover everywhere. So if you are a northern food person, TZ, Wache, Tubani, until recently I didn't know there's anything called Tumpani.
Yeah, me too. Myself.
Yeah, but there's Tumpani.
I discovered it last year.
No, I just got to hear about it this year when we met with the food vendors.
Okay.
So in as much as we are eating, we are also learning other meals from other places. You come to the Akan areas, you know, we have the fufu with, I think fufu is very polygamous because fufu has a lot of soups, you understand, to go with it. Fufu back when you know. So we have the fufu and all the soups that go with it.
Yeah.
You come to the southern sector, we have the wokple, the jample, the kinky and fish, the aklo. So everything, you know, meals that you can think of coming from Ghana. We also have the grills village. We have the snacks village. We have the drinks village. Yeah, because our meals go with our drinks, you know. I mean, before some hot Saturday afternoon fufu, if you get some palm wine to, you know, open the ways, you know, to accommodate the fufu. So David, is going to really be a very, very interesting time for us to taste meals from across regions, you know. And it's a festival, so we are also looking at performances. I mean, we can't have chiefs and queens sit down without entertainment. So we have various dance troupes coming in. We have artists coming in. We also have several games, you know, and it's a family affair. So please come, wife, husband, children, everybody. We have a beautiful kids corner. So we are just ready. We are waiting for tomorrow morning, and then we are on.
Fantastic. Wow. We're looking forward to it. All right, Esther, so just help us to know, beyond the festival, how do people reach out to you? Where are you in terms of online? What if they're looking for you, how do they look for you, search for you and all that?
Search for me on Instagram or Facebook with Cuisinat. Cuisinat_GH. Cuisinat_GH.
Okay.
Yes. And then you can also get through to us with our landline.
Sure, give it.
Can I go ahead?
Yes.
Okay, we have the number is 0559 299 547.
Okay.
0559 299 547.
All right, wonderful. Pema, any final words from you?
Well, so we are calling on all Ghanaians, you know, foreigners, everybody, members of the diplomatic corps, everybody. Tomorrow we have a great festival. In fact, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. We close at 6 p.m. on Saturday, but on Sunday, because we know that, you know, when holidays fall on Monday, the feeling is different.
It's very different.
You know, if it's Wednesday, it's okay, but it's on a Monday, it feels extra different. So by virtue of the fact that on Monday, and in fact on Tuesday, we are not going to work, we are not going to school. Sunday, we are closing at 10 p.m.
Wow, beautiful.
We are closing at 10 p.m. So we are partying from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And this is the real deal.
I mean,
and the good news is entry is free. You don't need to pay anything to come through. All you need is a loaded pocket or wallet. Come in because we are eating, we are drinking, we are having fun, and also bring storage bowls. You know? There are certain meals you feel for, but when you think of how to prepare it, you settle for soakings. You get it? Because one meal, look, it can put you off. So come in, vendors have prepared all these meals. Come and buy them, go and store them. Look, me, I've decided that after this weekend, the next time I probably be cooking will be after 2 weeks.
That's all.
Because I'm just coming to buy stuff, shop, and go stock up. And I'll make sure they are the meals that on my own I'll never prepare.
That's right.
Exactly. So all should come. Let's have a great time at AMA Forecast tomorrow and on Sunday.
Beautiful. Let's once again say a big thank you to our sponsors. So to Gino, to Jibu Water, to Koa Natural, cocoa fruit juice to
Pan-African
Savings and Loans to Twellium Industrial Company to Contract Cleaners Association of Ghana and to OCM. Thank you for holding us
And David,
down.
our performing artists.
Yes.
Yes, our performing
So Just
artists.
Groove Band is going to be there.
They're going to be there.
We have Ejojinam
Fafali. Yes.
Oh,
I mean, when you hear
this
the
morning
name.
they did something for us,
No,
man.
yeah, that was so beautiful.
Yeah, amazing.
It was awesome.
You know,
it was
Kwampa
awesome.
will be there.
Kwampa is coming.
We have
National Dance
the
Ensemble
will be there.
coming.
Yeah.
And then we have the Adaha
the Hard Dance
Band.
as well as the Dromona. Man.
We are burying Manua tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, so Dromona.
Yes.
But Dromona is coming live and colored, you know.
Wow.
And so, apart from the fact that we are eating, it's also a very big all-day
Celebration
bash
time.
that we're having. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming through. Esther Love Asma, she's with Cuisine Art. And of course, Frenema Ejunyame is the head of events and partnerships right here at Channel One TV. All right, we'll take a quick break. There's more to come on the show. You don't want to miss any of it. It's been exciting so far. There's more excitement up ahead. We'll be back.